There's a lot more to this than just getting arrested one time over a speed trap sign. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. That one time led to jail and court in Frisco. First on Fox, Natalie Solis is on the Frisco roadway where this controversy all started. Natalie.
Well, Steve and Heather, Ron Martin would stand here on the median on Eldorado Parkway holding a sign that read "Police ahead," basically letting drivers know that there would be an officer waiting for them on the other side of the bridge. He says he's a concerned citizen and feels that holding that sign is safer than having officers hiding and then going after speeders.
And he's telling me to drop it on the floor. I'm telling him that if I do, it's going to blow away.
33-year-old Ron Martin capturing his own arrest October 23rd on his cell phone. The father and Frisco resident says he was fed up and made a sign reading "Police ahead."
Tells me to turn around. I asked him if I'm under arrest at this point. He said, "Yes, sir, you are."
We caught up to Martin, a mechanic and sign painter by trade, after his first court appearance. He estimates he's filed 10 complaints with Frisco Police about what he calls unsafe practices by officers running speed enforcement. He says police have followed up with him, but to his knowledge, it didn't go anywhere.
They hide behind signs and they use their motorcycles sitting in the road, with the sun going down, without lights or anything. And I just felt like it was a little bit unsafe, not only for citizens, but for the police officers that are having to do their job.
We happened to see one speed trap on Eldorado Parkway near where Martin was arrested. Eldorado, a main artery with hills and long stretches without traffic lights. In the arrest report, the arresting officer, Thomas Rosinski, says he suspected Martin was holding his sign that day when drivers started waving at it.
They're treating me like a nuisance, which is really frustrating.
Police confiscated Martin's sign and arrested him for violating a city ordinance prohibiting certain types of signs. In the police report, Rosinski says he's familiar with Martin and had seen him 2 other times that month holding his sign in the median, trying to interfere with speed enforcement. On one occasion, the officer told him he'd be cited if he posted the sign in the ground. The other time, police say Martin was running back and forth in the median holding his sign.
I feel like I am completely right because I know my true intent is to help.
Martin was originally arrested for violating an ordinance prohibiting human signs, but Martin learned today in court that changed. The city said that no longer applied. Instead, he's accused of violating another broader ordinance covering a variety of different signs. And yes, we did reach out to police. We left several messages for them trying to get some sort of response. But so far this evening, we have not heard back. Heather?
Well, Martin certainly is talking, Natalie, very familiar to police because of the signs, also the complaints. I'm curious if there's anything else he has to say about this kind of ongoing back and forth.
It is, according to him, an ongoing back and forth. And unfortunately, since we haven't gotten a response from police, we can't verify that he made those complaints. But Martin did tell us that over the last year, he has had several conversations with police about his concerns. He even claims to have spoken to the chief of police. Now, Martin says things took a turn when he started making open records requests for more information. But Martin says ultimately he just wants to see less speed traps, and he thinks extra signage stating maybe that these are high traffic enforcement areas like some cities use would be a good start. Heather?
Might be a better sign than the one he's holding up. All right, Natalie, thank you.
Right.